unbelievably disturbing, bizarre, and strange historical facts you'll want to learn more about. 3. Part 1. Terrifying and disturbing historical facts that will keep you up at night. The Blood Countess. Countess Elizabeth Báthory of Hungary, in the late 1500s, was accused of torturing and killing hundreds of young girls. She believed that bathing in their blood would preserve her youth, making her one of history's most disturbing figures. The London Beer Flood. In 1814, a huge vat of beer ruptured in London, causing a wave of beer to flood the streets and buildings, resulting in several deaths. This unusual tragedy is a lesser-known historical event. The Tanganyika laughter epidemic. In 1962, a laughter epidemic broke out in a girls' school in Tanzania, spreading to the community and affecting thousands. The cause of this mass hysteria remains a mystery, making it a truly disturbing historical event. The Hinterkaifeck murders. In 1922, a family in Germany was brutally murdered on their farm, and the killer remained unknown. The eerie circumstances and unsolved nature of the crime make it one of the most chilling unsolved mysteries in history. Part 2. Unbelievable and disturbing historical facts you never knew you wanted to know about. In the 1800s, doctors used to perform lobotomies on patients to treat mental illness, often leaving them with permanent brain damage. During the Armenian Genocide in 1915, an estimated 1.5 million Armenians were killed by the Ottoman Empire. In the 1700s, slave owners would use enslaved women as breeders, forcing them to have children to increase their property. During the Crusades in the 11th and 12th centuries, Christian armies massacred Jewish and Muslim communities in Jerusalem and other cities. In the 19th century, the Belgian King Leopold II brutally colonized the Congo, killing millions of Congolese people and exploiting their resources. Part 3. Horrifying and disturbing historical facts you never heard of. In the 1800s, the U.S. government forcibly removed Native American children from their families and sent them to boarding schools to assimilate them into white culture. During the Rwandan genocide in 1994, an estimated 800,000 Tutsi people were killed by the Hutu majority. In the 1700s, slave traders would throw sick and dying slaves overboard during the Middle Passage, as they were considered cargo and not worth the cost of medical treatment. During the Spanish Inquisition in the 1400s and 1500s, thousands of people were tortured and killed for their religious beliefs. In the 1960s and 1970s, the U.S. government conducted secret mind control experiments on unwitting citizens, known as Project MKUltra. Please don't forget to like, subscribe and comment below. Part 4. Shocking and disturbing historical facts they don't want you to know about. In the 19th century, doctors used to prescribe heroin as a cough suppressant and pain reliever. During the Salem witch trials in the late 1600s, 19 people were hanged and one was pressed to death for witchcraft. In the 1930s, the Tuskegee syphilis experiment was conducted by the U.S. government, where hundreds of African American men were left untreated for syphilis, even after a cure was found. In the 1800s, the British Empire forced millions of Chinese people to become addicted to opium, leading to the Opium Wars. During the Holocaust, Nazi doctors conducted horrific medical experiments on concentration camp prisoners, including freezing them to death and injecting them with deadly diseases. Part 5. Eerie Chronicles. Historical nightmares across the ages. The mysterious temples of Cambodia's Forbidden Jungle, 200s AD. In the 3rd century AD, Cambodia exposes the enigma of mysterious temples hidden in its forbidden jungle. These ancient structures, concealed by dense foliage, were believed to hold dark secrets and mystical energies. The untold history of Cambodia's forbidden jungle temples adds an air of mystery to the nation's rich cultural tapestry. The Cursed Mountains of Mexico's Silent Peaks, 500s AD. Venturing to the 6th century, Mexico reveals the haunting tale of its cursed mountains. Legends speak of supernatural entities that reside in the Silent Peaks, casting an ominous shadow over the surrounding land. The chilling folklore surrounding Mexico's cursed mountains has become ingrained in the nation's cultural heritage. The ghost towns of Russia's abandoned tundra, 800s AD. In the 9th century, Russia unveils the eerie phenomenon of ghost towns in its abandoned tundra. Once thriving with life, these settlements now stand as silent witnesses to a bygone era. The haunting echoes of Russia's abandoned tundra towns tell a tale of desolation and mystery. The forbidden rituals of Greece's Enchanted Isles, 1100s AD. Journeying into the 12th century, Greece exposes the secrets of its enchanted isles and the forbidden rituals conducted on their shores. The mystical practices, steeped in ancient traditions, were believed to connect mortals with divine forces. The enigmatic history of Greece's enchanted isles adds a layer of magic to the nation's mythological landscape. The Phantom Castle of France's shadowy past, 1400s AD. In the 15th century, France unravels the mystery of a phantom castle that has long haunted its shadowy past. Tales of spectral apparitions and ghostly encounters surround this enigmatic fortress. The Phantom Castle of France remains a captivating enigma in the annals of the nation's history. Your historical adventure does not have to end here. Click on our next video, or stay tuned for more chilling historical revelations supplied for you daily. If you're enjoying these expeditions into the past, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks again for joining us. We look forward to having you visit us again at Top 5.